Telling you about the situation in Madagascar, where flash floods triggered by torrential rains have now battered the capital.
Scientists have discovered the true ferocity of a huge volcanic eruption off the coast of Tonga in January.
Legendary actor and director and longtime activist Sidney Poitier has died at the age of 94.
Hit the 24th edition of the Olympic Winter Games.
Cheers, Maya, one of the pre-race favourites.
And Artist of the Year goes to Adele!
Мною принято решение о проведении специальной военной операции.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has launched a major military operation against Ukraine.
And Vladimir Putin has just addressed the Russian people moments ago, announcing what Putin called the start of a military special operation.
Oh, wow!
Russian troops have landed in the northeastern city of Kharkiv. And
jury selection begins Monday in the case between actor Johnny Depp and his ex-wife, actress Amber Heard.
The president obliged. Dramatic scenes in the National Assembly, a fitting climax for this political crisis.
The heart of government, Sri Lanka's presidential secretariat, was surrounded by thousands of protesters who then stormed the building.
In a new contract, U.S. Soccer Women and Men's Player Associations agreeing to equal pay for all players.
Europe is sweltering under one of its earliest and hottest heat waves on record.
European nations are looking for ways to adapt to this new normal.
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million. As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
Their former Prime Minister, Shinzo Abe, was gunned down at an election campaign rally.
2019, many of them voting Conservative for the first time. Thank you for that incredible mandate.
64-year-old Draupadi Murmu was sworn in as India's 15th president today.
First that we've never seen before.
This image, as we're looking at it, what we're seeing is not just all the galaxies, but there's a cluster here. And, you know, it's really, there's so much detail here.
The FBI conducts a search at former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate.
Chinese missiles began striking the seas north, south, and east of Taiwan hours after U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi left the island.
It's happening with lightning speed. Advancing Ukrainian troops in the northeast Kharkiv region are taking back lost territory. Despite casualties along the way, the gains have been rapid and dramatic.
A bridge collapsing into raging waters beneath it. You'd think this was a rare occurrence, but in Pakistan, it isn't. This bridge in the town of Hassanabad collapsed after what's known as a glacial lake outburst released devastating amounts of water. And this is happening more frequently in Pakistan.
Also put further pressure on the Iranian regime. The Iranian Attorney General Mohammad Jafar Montazeri told local news agencies the morality police have nothing to do with the judiciary and have been abolished. Reports say his comment came at a religious conference where he responded to a participant who was...
The procession as the Queen's coffin is carried to Westminster Abbey for the state funeral, the first since Sir Winston Churchill. The carriage followed by King Charles III and members of Britain's royal family.
3 cheers for His Majesty the King. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
Therefore, I give notice that Liz Truss
is elected as the leader of the Conservative and Unionist Party.
Well, thank you, Sir Graham. It's an honour to be elected as leader of the Conservative and Unionist Party.
Ukraine.
To protect our motherland, its sovereignty and territorial integrity, to ensure the security of our nation and people in the liberated territories, I consider it necessary to support the Defence Ministry's and General Staff's proposals to hold partial mobilization in Russia.
But the deal is complete. Elon Musk now owns the social media giant.
Huge avalanche struck the base camp of Mount Manaslu in Nepal a week after 2 people, including an Indian climber, were killed in a similar avalanche.
Xi Jinping led out China's new leadership team, in order of rank with him at the top.
President Biden has signed the Inflation Reduction Act into law.
President Biden interrupted his summer vacation to sign the massive climate, health, and tax bill at the White House.
At least 149 people were killed and another 150 injured in a stampede when a huge crowd celebrating Halloween crammed into an alley in the Itaewon area of Seoul, South Korea's capital, Saturday night, according to emergency officials.
The 34-year-old Real Madrid striker won the men's Ballon d'Or after playing the season of his life, finishing top scorer in both Spain's La Liga and the Champions League.
I have therefore spoken to His Majesty the King to notify him that I am resigning as leader of the Conservative Party.
Thanks to Midnight, Swift is now the first artist to dominate literally all 10 spots, the top spots in Billboard's Hot 100 chart. She surpasses Drake, who previously held that record. He had 9 of the top 10 back in 2021 for the album Certified Lover Boy. The
daughter of North Korea's leader made her first public appearance during that launch. These images appear to show them holding hands as they inspect a powerful intercontinental ballistic missile.
Donald Trump's Twitter account is back. Elon Musk reinstated the former president just minutes ago. This is President Trump's Twitter page here. Until tonight, it had said account suspended.
Former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan has been shot and injured. His party says an unidentified gunman opened fire at a rally, hitting his foot. They're calling it an assassination attempt.
People magazine just named actor Chris Evans as this year's sexiest man alive. Evans is best known for portraying Captain America in the Marvel movies.
Bankman-Fried, the founder of the collapsed crypto venture FTX, has been arrested in the Bahamas. Have been looking at Bankman-Fried's use of FTX customer funds at his trading firm Alameda Research.
Confirmed a coming round of mass layoffs, making it that it would scrap jobs in the state. The company is expected to shed as many as 10,000 positions in the coming days.
Badges have been voided. Even the lucky ones still employed by Twitter cannot get in. The only people who appear to be inside today are security guards.
Many of the laid-off workers posted images of their locked company laptops.
Hearts breaking all around the world.
She's becoming a royal rock star.
And then
once spring arrives.
US, more than 90 million people in 37 states are set to experience sub-zero temperatures, including places as far south as Texas. The cold snap could become known as what's called a bomb cyclone. That would be by tomorrow.
And he's Rivellino, and it's Pelé! He's got it! Pelé has scored! And that is Brazil's 100th goal in the World Cup.
Pelé, the Brazilian football legend, widely regarded as the greatest player of all time, has died at the age of 82.